You body.
What's going on? This how we coming 2025. We'll take you back to like people really did get talking about. You know what I'm saying?
We doing
There's no Waffle House. Not you saying. Ain't no diner open after 12 Saints and 96 of them. Come on.
What's up, everybody?
You out your mind if you still in the parking lot with Bout It. Come on.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of IDK Sports Podcast, your premier spot to talk sports with the average guys.
Yeah.
My name is Anthony. Got my man Kenny right here with me.
What's happening?
And we about to get into another good episode
know
of your weekly podcast every Monday, 5 p.m. YouTube, all podcast platforms. Like, share, subscribe to the channel, man. Get this content. Don't forget, every Thursday, live, 9:30. Me, Kenny, live. Tune in. Dropping the link. You can come up, ask a question, say what we wrong, tell us we right, kick it with us, whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Indeed.
Come holler at your boys, man, because we love the community. The community that watch us, we trying to give back and want to hear y'all takes too. So live, 9:30 YouTube show right here on the YouTube channel. The only way you can know is by subscribing and notifying yourself to the channel. All right, man. So, you know what I'm saying, let's get into some topics, man.
I ain't gonna lie, that Bout It might hit. You know, we Bout It.
I represent.
Yeah, I represent the South. Got some goals in my mouth.
Yo, speaking of represent, man, in this transfer portal, man, who is these kids' representation, bro? Who they get? Who, man? Like, who you getting advice from? Who you talking to, bro? Like, because some of these transfer commits, bro, it don't make sense to me, man. Don't make sense to me. One that really stood out to me, I don't know if you saw, was Aaron Nolan from Ohio State, transfer from Ohio State to South Carolina. Quarterback.
Was he, freshman?
He was a freshman, I think, last year at Ohio State. He transferred from Ohio State to South Carolina.
Yep. Because you ain't about to.
Wow.
South Carolina.
Yeah, let it sink in.
I was like, okay. We'll register first. I was like, okay, he transferred from Ohio State because Will Howard there. And shit, we just talked about QB1 next year. But watch your mouth. Watch your mouth.
Lord Sellers, man. It's just weird things I'm hearing. I'm hearing the backup quarterback from Cal transferred to Oregon, committed, was doing bowl practices. Now he saw the quarterback room getting kind of crowded at Oregon. So before we even get
scary ass,
he about to enter the transfer portal again.
Scary ass.
What are we talking? Who are y'all getting advice from? Like, my thing is this transfer portal stuff, right? If you I commit to a school, okay, I give you that. You got out of high school, you getting the love, you taking the picture with the jersey on. But speaking of, like, going to a visit and putting the whole jersey on, it's kind of like, I wouldn't do that.
That's weird. You know?
Like, because I'm like, bro, that's a lot. It's a lot. Where do you get these pads from? Anyway.
I guess it's trying to like drive up the price for the other school that's trying to get you to commit, or trying, I
wouldn't put a jersey on. But anyway, you did that, you know what I'm saying? Y'all, you committed, you know what I'm saying? Found out, I hate this place. I don't like this place. You don't do more due diligence the second time? A lot of these cats are like on was TJ Finley, his fourth school in 4 years.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of these cats on third school in 3 years. Like, when they go up to the draft board, they're gonna be like such and such from Mississippi State, Ohio, Central Michigan, yeah, like, bro, like, what are we doing? And then now, on top of that, JUCO years might not matter. It's just like, I don't know who these cats are getting advice from. Is it about playing anymore, or is it all about money and NIL?
Well, if you getting paid like that to sit on the bench, it damn sure ain't about playing. Like, because you gotta think your degree was done 2 years ago, and you still got your name out there in the portal trying to latch on, get another check here. Shit, man, ain't nobody worried about playing, brother. Ain't nobody worried about playing. I'm selling you on potential, and that. But again, here's my question. Even before all that, what the hell was you doing on your first recruiting trip? That's my question. Like, and why the hell you think you wasn't gonna run into no competition wherever you went?
That's my biggest thing. I think a lot of these cats scared of competition.
Hey, why did you think when you got here to Ohio State or you got here to South Carolina or you got here to man, pick a school out the hat, bro, that you wasn't gonna run into any competition? Oh, it's getting a little crowded over here. Or nah,
That's basically what these cats looking for, like I'm going to start. I'm going to play. Like, I don't want to compete. And that's dangerous in football.
The mantra has been the mantra for years to come and will continue to be the mantra. If you can play, they will find you.
Mm-hmm.
If you can play, they will find you.
Yeah.
So while you're in there buying dreams, buying the dreams that these coaches are selling, these recruiters are selling you, bruh, can you play first? That's the first ticket.
Facts.
That's the first ticket you trying to sell. No, again, there's gonna be competition wherever you go. Wherever you go. I don't even recognize that. And once you leave that first school, once we kind of like, I know me and Ann both be on the high school track when these recruits come in. Once you leave that first school, it's very easy to forget you.
Yeah.
Until you pop up somewhere else where I guess you garner some attention there. But again, it all started with you being able to play. Once you leave that first school, I'm not going to waste my time keeping up with you. And I know damn sure we got 300, 400 student athletes filtering through the draft process every year.
And it's just, I think these cats don't want to compete. I don't know who's giving them advice. Do they have somebody that's telling them like everything's not going to be handed to you? I don't know. Because it seems like if you just portal jumping, like maybe you're just not that nice. But I don't think cats tell people that no more. That you might not be that guy yet. You might need to develop.
And it's never your fault. It's never your fault.
So that brings me into my next topic of development. Is coaching important anymore? Especially in the college P4. Are they really coaching still? Or they're trying to just say I'm a scheme and then that's it? Is development in college football there anymore?
I believe so. I 110%. I believe so. That's why I actually a couple pods ago I was mentioning I would definitely take a group of 5 school or like probably like a lesser known school with good coaching over just bag chasing with the Power 4. I would take that rather than just seeing what I can get out of every group, out of every Power 4 school. So I know if I'm getting some good coaching here, like I look at cats like my boy Quinyon out of Toledo. I look at what's it? I think his name was Siobhan. It's a corner coming out of East Carolina, a Siobhan Rebel cornerback. If I'm getting good coaching here and it's reflecting in my play, and before the injury at the top of this year, out there for Javon, like bro, he was already being locked in as CB1 coming off the draft boards this draft this year. So if I'm getting good coaching and that's going to pay off, I'm gonna get paid.
That's
regardless.
That's
so the coaching is going to matter. The coaching is always going to matter. Even if I don't get the bag now, I'm gonna get a bigger bag later. It doesn't make sense to try to buy to sell all your stock now off of what they can provide you now, because they ain't gonna compare to the 4-year, 5-year extension you trying to get later down in your career.
Okay. So now, is that happening though?
I think it's still happening. I think
it's still guys out there that are loyal to good coaching. But I think a lot of guys out here back, and I think the Power 4 coaches said if you're gonna bag chase, then that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna hire mercenaries. I don't think no development, no coaches are really being built. I think it's not gonna last long. I think a lot of Florida State's not gonna be the only team where it happens to where they buy a team and it just looks horrible.
I think that's still going to be rampant. That ideology is still going to be rampant. But I also think those schools that are well known for their position group, like off the top of my head, I'm thinking about Ohio State, where coaching matters for that wide receiver room. They've been putting out dog after dog after dog. So if you want to choose your school based on your position, like those schools that claim to be DBU.
Well, who's gonna? I'm not talking about from the player standpoint. I'm talking about from the coaching standpoint.
That's what I'm saying. I'm going
from
there
the
for
coaches.
that coaching.
Are they going? Yeah, you're going there, but how you know they're gonna keep offering? The way that where I see Power 4 going, if you don't have experience on the college level, they don't care about offering high schoolers unless you're like a Jeremiah Smith. I think they're going to say, oh, okay, like the kid from Texas Tech that's going to A&M. I saw what you could do. I like your athleticism. Here you go. You're in the portal, offer.
Yeah.
4-star receiver,
Ah, man, that's going to burn out quick.
You think so? I think it's not going to work because now you're not building the culture.
And this is why it will still matter in a certain level. It will still matter because I'd rather get just me. This is, and I know the question what you're asking is out of basing it out of a general sense, but just me, I'd rather bring in a kid that's 18 years old with no other coaching but he received at the high school level, as opposed to bringing in somebody that developed bad habits from his last university. That's just me. Because not only am I taking this and taking a kid from the portal, I'm taking his bad habits with him too. So we already got to reteach you. You know, because clearly things didn't go right over there. You're in the portal for a reason.
Some guys do go right. They just want to get in the portal to get a bag.
Again, you talking for me. That's not what
I'm just saying. I get what you're saying, but like Will Howard didn't have a bad career at Kansas State.
Did not. Did old boy for Notre Dame right now.
Trevor Etienne didn't have a bag
when he was at Florida. Yeah.
They're bag chasing now. So if I got the money and I don't have to deal with, I need that touchdown.
And it does, but does it reflect come pay time or the big payday when it comes time for draft status?
I think some of these guys are gonna be so good they're gonna get drafted regardless. Like you think, what's that guy from Florida State that transferred to LSU? Peyton, the outside linebacker, defensive man, Peyton Richards. I don't know his name, but you know what I'm talking about. You think he go to LSU? No matter what he does with his skill and athleticism, he's still gonna get drafted pretty high. Yeah. It's like the pros are having to play the game.
Again, we're gonna have to re-coach you anyway.
Yeah,
we're gonna have to reteach you by the time you get here anyway. So again, going back to my last point, I'd rather get that coaching as early as possible, as opposed to like, well, I just been out here on the mercenary route, just getting the bag here. I'll put up at least I put up the bare minimum stats to where I could still have my price when I hit the portal again. Like that's a short-term game.
It's a scary world out here. That's why I say, is coaching gonna matter, or do I have to be just a good marketer of my school? If I got the NIL money and I can pay it, I'm gonna pay it. And I just got somebody to do the X's and O's, but I really see a world where Power 4 guys are not like gonna be offering high school players like that. They might offer the best, but I'm gonna go out here and offer other guys that can really guys that can really contend.
But what does that do with the 4 stars and 5 stars that so we just gonna be washing out a large group of 4 stars?
A lot of high schoolers gonna be playing Group of 5 and FCS football. Gonna be a lot of people on the FCS level or Division I AA level that are 4-star athletes.
Then stay right there. Where you think where your draft talent gonna come from then?
No, they're gonna transfer.
He said if they don't get that bag off the gate,
they'll come down here, prove themselves. FCS is about to be the minor league
proving grounds.
So it's about to be the minor leagues of
Power 4 football. So you take okay, even if that's the case, you take your first offer, FCS, whatever, cool. Run the stats up just because you're about to go. You'll see if you can go Power 4 again. If that's what it has to be,
that's what it's coming down to.
That y'all can just farm talent for us. I want, because now we're talking big business. I want some TV deals out of that. Then I want TV deals out of that.
I gotta negotiate.
I gotta negotiate because you're gonna end up taking my talent anyway. I can't compete with your pocketbook when it comes time for NIL.
Yeah, but why'd I give TV talent when the boys are gonna leave regardless?
So we gonna catch you like no, they gonna get that TV time when they get over here.
Yeah. If a dude is like, say a 4-star recruit comes to Norfolk State with Mike Vick, right?
Yeah, which will probably happen.
Come to Norfolk State, right? And we're gonna get into that too when I say about his coaching important.
Deshaun Jackson.
They come through, and then they get developed. They show out for a year or two in Norfolk State. Let's say they don't go to Tech, transfer to Tech. I play at Tech for a year, get drafted, or 2 years get drafted. They're going to like it's going to become like it's coming like a forum system. FCS is going to be a forum system, and Group of Five really is going to be a forum system for the Power Fours. I don't see Power Fours really being in a development game. Clemson still would do it because Dabo don't believe in the transfer portal too heavy like that. But once he's gone, he's like one of the last ones. Once he's gone, it's over.
Yeah. But
you know
I think coaching is still important because even then, that coaching still reflects in that player's play. No matter, I understand he's coming from the transfer portal, but the coach that had him last still had to impart some type of skill, some type of I'm losing the word now, but he had to impart some type of information to that player to where he can benefit from it when it comes time to play the game. So, with that being said, the coaching is still important. It won't be important at the Power 4 level as important, but it is still important when it comes time when you going to look for that NIL. And because as a coach at the Power 4, I'm like, okay, who am I getting this talent from? Because you're already getting this backhanded. You're already getting this talent backhanded. So at least let me make an informed decision.
So this is where that was a horrible. That was a punt.
That was a punt.
So now I'm going to the other part of coaching important. And I'm not dogging the hires at all. But like we haven't like on the HBCU level, 2 coaches with no experience got jobs at Division I programs, right? And then you also had Dion, who had no coaching experience in Colorado right now. With the way NIL and stuff is going to that, that's what I'm saying. Does my head coach have to be an X's and O's guy, or I just need a marketer? Because, like, for example, my alma mater, Vic ain't got no coaching experience. We're betting that Vic's marketing ability or Vic's notoriety in the area is going to help us get better recruits.
Right.
And then you put coaches behind them.
Right. So that's
it's only happening on HBCU level, but eventually this is going to become a thing.
Right.
Bill Belichick at North Carolina, do I just go get a name and market from there?
Well, again, this is kind of like what I was saying about Brian Hartline at Ohio State. Even if it doesn't matter at the head coaching, for the head coaching role, it will still matter with that position group. So coaching still matters in those position group meetings. Even
and OC and DC.
Right, exactly. Precisely. Yeah. So even, we need somebody notable to be on that sideline to get recruits because we're not going to win that. Of course, we already bowed out of the NIL battle because we ain't got the pocketbook to match, but we at least got somebody, hey, that is somebody on that sideline that the kids can relate to or that's notable or that, hey, if I ball here, then because coach got so much TV time, it's going to relate to me getting TV time and I can, flip a bag off of that. So it was still, even in all that, once it boils down to, again, can you play? And that's where the coaching still matters. I still expect Deshaun Jackson to put a decent coaching staff around him. I expect Michael Vick to put a decent coaching staff around him. You know what I'm saying? Because, we signed saying that we was going to play for Coach Jackson or Coach Vick, but best believe the same way that Warren Sapp turned that D-line position group around, I expect some other coaches to join on with Mike Vick and Deshaun Jackson to turn that receiver room around or that quarterback room around in Norfolk State, or that, or the receiver room around in at Dale State. You know what I'm saying? Like, I expect you to put some notable or some qualified coaches in that staff to where these kids still have a chance, because this can't be for you.
Yeah,
this can't just only be for you, because your job and where you tend to go after Norfolk State and Dale State still depends on wins and losses.
It does.
So for sure, coaching still matters, because not only does it matter to the players, it will matter to the coaches too.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I still think head coaching matters because I think it does come down to wins and losses. But I'm just saying, you see some things that's way things are trending. It looks like on the college level, like, heck, do I need a real coach?
Yeah.
You know, I'm just saying, like,
Yeah, because if you hire the right name at head coach, you can probably
you can get some names.
You can get some decent, you can get some good recruits, and also you can probably shorten that checkup when it comes time to fill out that staff too. Hire the right coach, you know that staff and that OC, that DC might be a little bit cheaper.
That's what I'm saying. So that's we'll see. We'll see how this go. I mean, it's a new era of college football. We'll see how this go. A topic that we broached since the beginning of this pod is streaming in sports, man. Streaming in sports, man. Is it hurting or is it helping? I knew it was coming. We both said it was coming.
Yeah.
And we're here now. Netflix got wrestling now, Monday Night Raw. They had the Christmas games for football.
Was they working
on it had a good production. Now the announcers, people they got, but it was a good production. I heard they working on trying to get college basketball. Prom got Thursday night and they got a wild card game.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Peacock is out here getting basketball, college basketball. Is streaming is becoming a new cable. Yes.
Yeah.
And it's actually making people mad because it was a cheaper option. It's not a cheaper option.
No, you just rebranded cable again.
Streaming is the new norm. You know what I'm saying? The new norm of TV, and I knew sports was coming eventually, whether people like it or don't like it.
Yeah.
And my question is it hurting or helping? I think it is. I think it's both. I think something being on cable for people that do have cable for like the older audience, I think it is hurting because a lot of them don't have the streaming apps. And a lot of people, and if you don't have all the streaming apps, you might not catch the sports. You know what I'm saying? But I do think it's helping. Amazon Prime has opened up a whole new vast of how ads can be run and everything. And I think Netflix is the sketchy one that I don't like too much.
Yeah.
But I'm not mad at Prime because most people have Prime. Most people have Netflix, but I don't know how Netflix is going to carry it. You know what I'm saying? Prime didn't change no prices. Prime is like if you got Amazon Prime, you got it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But what you think? Is it hurting or helping?
I think it's gonna take some time to get used to. Because for the life of me, even in my time, and goddamn time, that even sounds old even saying it.
Yeah,
but even in my time, bro, like to go to only certain stations. You know, this is the days of cable. Only going to certain stations for college basketball, college football, NFL, NBA. Like what channel to go to or what station to go to. But like Ann said, I don't expect my aunts and uncles and my grandparents to know, that they can log into their Netflix or log in, or they got a Roku remote that they trying to twerk these pro games off of. Yeah. It's like, bro, it takes out the simplicity of just being a fan. It takes a lot of the simplicity out of it. You got to worry about your subscription. You got to worry, and because on top of just trying to watch the game, they also still trying to sell you the subscription. Like, do I want to watch this in 4K? Do I want to watch this in with just a couple more dollars a month? Are you watching this package? Because by the time once the thing is all built out, it's gonna go right back into the packaging deals that they was offering you before with the NFL or with NBA, NHL, all these league passes. This is gonna go right back to the same thing, but it's just so spread out. I just wish that it all got under one umbrella, which is the simplicity that cable offered. But the fact that there's so many streaming hubs, I think it's very detrimental to just somebody that just want to be a casual fan or just wants to be a regular sports watcher when I gotta go here, and here just to watch a damn sport. So don't complain when
it
you
is
lose.
a lot.
Don't complain when you losing viewership because I don't know where the hell to go to begin with. Like I said, I know how to get to NBC. I know how to get to ABC. I know how to get to TNT. I know how to, you know what I'm saying? These are things that was simplistic back in the days of cable. But like, bro, I may have paid for HBO Max, but I ain't paid for Peacock. I may have paid for Paramount Plus, but I ain't paid for Netflix. Like, you know, like it's too many damn streaming houses to keep up. And
then once you add them all up, once you buy them,
cable.
It's cable. But like I said, man, it's here. I done said it many times. Sunday Night Football is up for grabs. I think the contract with NBC is about to come up. NBC don't. I think Amazon wants Sunday Night Football bad, real bad. Like I can see Sunday Night Football being on streaming, and that's gonna hurt a lot of people because Sunday night has always been on NBC.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? NBC thing, national broadcast. You know, Sunday night football could end up on Prime. Could end up on Prime, man. When that contract is up, Prime is going to try to get that.
Oh yeah,
it's a lot of viewership.
Right.
And
they
Prime
still
is
gonna hold on to that Thursday night deal too.
Yeah, they're gonna try to get both. And try to like really shut NBC out, but we'll see how that go. But like Kenny said, I do think I think it helps a little bit because it does expand your viewership. You know what I'm saying? But it is kind of hard to keep up. But like, okay, this game's on Prime. Okay, this game's on Peacock. This is on ESPN Plus. This is on ESPN. Like it's a lot of places. It's a lot of places trying just to watch a little bit of content.
And just to dig even further, like like it's gonna start the show in your local sports bars in Buffalo Wild, you know, just places like that. Cause now we in here only watching shit. We all in here watching Netflix to watch a game, bro. Like this is something we all could have did at the house. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I don't know, man. Like y'all making it way too difficult just to be a fan again. Like
I think it really hurts the casuals. I think the diehard's gonna find it regardless. I think it really hurts to somebody to say, "Oh, I ain't got nothing going on tonight. Let me a game is on. Let me watch the game."
Especially at a time when you got so much money flowing through sports, you know, with the added sports betting over the last couple of years. Like so many, and fantasy football has such an uptick. Like you have so much sports for the fans to really be involved in the game nowadays that it's really hurting the fan base just by making them go here and here just to watch a damn game, bro.
Watch a game is crazy. Speaking of killing something, bro. I know we're moving through the topics, y'all. Might not be a long episode. It's snowing up here, bro. So we gotta get our recording in and get out, man. You know what I'm saying?
Here for the people, but I got to hit that rope.
Yeah, bro. So one of the topics that's did to me, because I'm a boxing fan. I know Kenny talks it the most. He might watch a little more, but I really do love boxing. Bro, the lack of a big time USA fights and USA fighters is killing the sport, man.
Agreed.
Like, I think Clarissa's coming back to fight. A lot of people are hype about that, coming back to do a couple fights. She got about a good 3 fights that I would see. I want to see the one that she's about to do. And then the next one against that girl, what's that, Amanda chick? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But the rest of them ain't really making no noise. I mean, I like that cool boy stuff about the fight. Old boy again. I like that fight.
Oh, wait. That boy from Japan?
Nah, the other fight before that.
Leave that man alone.
Yeah.
Leave that man alone.
But it's just not like I don't know, bro. It's just if you don't got a big USA fighter, bro, it's like Klitschko brothers 10-year run all over again, bro. Like even Tyson Usyk didn't get the pub that everybody thought. Like the biggest fight you can make now is Canelo and Crawford, right?
Yeah, that'll be the biggest. Well, even that's with Mexico, but I mean, like even the biggest fight you can make here in the States would be Canelo Crawford. It would be Shakur Tank. It would be
because the thing. I think the contract bull crap and them not wanting all this bull like this, that, and the third. Oh, he ain't this, you ain't this. I think it's starting to be at the detriment because the lightweights have ways to fight. Lightweight to welter has a lot of fights that can be made.
Absolutely.
and nobody wants to make them.
Absolutely. Well, it's who's going to get the short end of the stick when it comes down to negotiation times. Because it's like, nah, I can't make that fight because they fight on the other side of the street. Oh, nah, man, you can't make that fight because they got to fight they mandatory, or they, this got to happen. It takes, again, we say it all the time, but it takes 5 to 7 people or 5 to 7 heads of companies to come down and sit at a table to make an agreement for one fight. And that's too many people to make an agreement with just for one fight to happen. And as far as just the popularity in like for American fights, bro, we got to go back to like some damn. We got to really. This is where I think UFC like kind of surpasses pro boxing, is because they just keep the ball rolling, bro. They just keep the ball rolling, and you got to really keep American fights here and just make them fight. Forget all the logistics. It's too difficult to speak of. It's not as simple as I'm saying it, but at some point, all these houses, they doing it now where everybody's kind of get underneath the zone umbrella, whether it's Matchroom, Top Rank, all these guys are starting to find their way underneath the zone, and that's the only way y'all can be able to stay alive. That's the only way.
Because you're not making
no money. You're not making fights, which is not making no money. So you got to get underneath one umbrella. And once you finally do that, that's when American boxing will return.
Because why did the Lamont Roach Tank fight fell through?
Again, that's also something that's like, it's like they still touch and go where that fight may still happen. But again, it's too much. It goes too much in the fight, especially when you got well, also a side note for that was that somebody got injured at camp. That was the rumor, but that got dispelled quickly.
Man, nobody injured.
But that is just some piggybacking off of just more litigation. It's just more litigation this is the reason why USA or American fights don't happen. It's too much, bro. It's too much. And it stymies not only the stars, it's not like shit. Errol Spence is debating retirement here soon just because he's finding it too much. It's too much to go through just to get a fight at 154. Like, bro, it's way too much. It's like, why even keep putting up with it? If like y'all ain't gonna give me a shot and y'all ain't gonna give me a shot on my terms, like let's not play like I'm not a star. Exactly. I'm one of the last stars y'all got here.
I don't know when it became so hard to make a fight, bro. Everybody want to duck, and push back, hype, and then now the hype is up.
We don't even care,
and nobody cares anymore.
We don't care no more.
These fights are gonna start happening, and nobody's gonna care.
Bingo.
Shakir and Tank gonna fight, and nobody's gonna care.
Nope.
Because they're gonna be past their prime. Fight in your prime. I don't want to fight outside your prime. Yeah. Fight in your prime.
It's going to turn into attorney league, bro. It's going to have to turn into attorney league where we get rid of all these damn belts. There's only one belt. Again, this is why I had to tip my hat to UFC, and I see why they stick around so long. One belt.
These sanctioning bodies, especially the WBO,
yeah,
they are horrible.
One belt.
And they ain't even like that. Like
right.
That. Like WBO title is all right, and the IBF is all right, but the WBC is the title that everybody wants.
Yeah, it should be it's in the way. All these other sanctioning bodies just be in the way. It's in the way. You're allowing too many people to be champ. It's in the way. It's killing the division. It's killing boxing.
Yeah, like, the WBO be stripping titles because you don't fight their mandatory. The mandatory is trash. The IBF will strip their title because you don't fight the mandatory. The mandatory is trash. Let's get the fights that we're trying to see. You know what I'm saying? And all these promoters trying to build up. I mean, eventually the build up got to come to a fight.
So let's go back to a case of like Joshua and Wilder, where like Joshua held like
all the belts,
and I think Wilder maybe held like one,
all the Fury belts.
And it's like, so Wilder's trying to make the fight happen.
So I go to England.
So I'm trying to make Joshua fight. I'm trying to make him fight me. I'm offering him everything but the kitchen sink to make the fight happen. The fight never happens.
Mm-hmm.
So all that, and it's hype too. This is like probably was going to be like one of the biggest fights.
That when Wilder was in his prime, and Joshua was in prime. But I think they hid Joshua because they knew he wasn't like that.
But bro, this is what I'm saying. It's like, dog, if whether it was Wilder chasing Joshua, even if let's say the roles were reversed and Wilder had 3 compared to Joshua's 1 belt. Like, bro, if I got 3 belts, why am I chasing the guy with the 1 belt all around the world just to make one fight happen?
Yeah.
Get these damn sanctioned bodies out of boxing, bro. Like, or just reduce it down to one belt, bro. Because it's too much to try to make this sanctioned body to agree to fight. Just because they already got a list of no-name ass fighters they trying to get done or trying to honor their contract too, bro. Like, get that shit out the way, bro. Because I don't want to see Gervonta Tank versus whoever the fuck when I know there's a superstar fighter in my same division, but just because he's across the street or just because he holds another belt or because he's with this sanctioned body, I can't fight him.
Yeah,
and I gotta honor this mandatory that's here in my sanctioned body for the belt that I hold. Like, bro, I don't give a damn about no name. I'm trying to see the superstars fight.
they're not giving the fans what they want. It's a classic thing of not listening to the people that pay. You think you know better than the people that pay. The people that pay said we want to see the fights. And I hate when everybody says the Floyd tactic. Floyd fought people in their prime. He fought Cotto. The only person he didn't fight in his prime was Pacquiao. But he fought Cotto. He fought your boy from England. He fought Zab. He fought people that was up there. He fought Gotti. He fought people. De La Hoya, Sugar Shane. He fought them. Y'all just out here trying to hype up fights. That means that basically y'all can't hype up a fight on your own. That's what it sounds like.
Oh man, now you ain't going. And that's the thing about Floyd. Floyd was the cash cow in that era.
Yeah.
And and I know a lot of these fighters, pop that shit now, but bro, y'all ain't the type of star that Floyd was. Y'all ain't got that moxie like that Floyd had, to where he, like, at the end of the day, champ whoever the hell and champ whoever the hell at that time couldn't avoid Floyd. They had to go, they had to go fight him. Oscar had to go fight him. Shane had to go fight him. Because it's time to make money. And these little ass fights y'all trying to do around Floyd it don't compare. So go see the cash cow.
That's how you get a Logan Paul to come in and make a ton of money.
And step on y'all little ass paychecks that y'all get. But you're a pure boxer. And now y'all talking, and now you got real boxers talking about, no, I'll fight Logan Paul. You get motherfucker, because you ain't making no money.
Y'all ain't making no money. Because y'all fighting no names and keep thinking people gonna keep paying for it.
Y'all keep honoring these sanctioned bodies that's taking away the same deals that can get you paid or get you known.
Yeah.
So yeah, man, it's just on a treadmill, bro. It's just on a treadmill, and it's gonna break down to the point that we don't even care. Exactly. We don't even care. You got, like I said, with Errol Spence contemplating retirement just because it's too much. Tank Davis contemplating retirement because it's too much. It's too stressful. They're trying to be a people's champ and a sanctioned bodies champ. It's too much. They're trying to coexist in two worlds like that. I would like to make the fight happen for y'all. I want to do it for y'all, but they said I can't. But instead, y'all want to call me a duck online when I can't make the fight happen.
Who's talking about Boost?
Yeah, I'm talking about Boost too.
Boost duck. Got a contract percent. He said, "I didn't know if I wanted to go up to that."
That video, he should have never hit record on that shit.
That was nasty. He ducked. Nah, that nigga ducked.
But even in the case of like when Spence lost to Crawford, I don't think nobody holds Spence like, oh no, that nigga he weak sauce now.
Spence want to fight though.
But this is what I'm saying though.
Yeah.
Like nobody look
Spence
at
had that Figueroa fight, and then that fell through because what the sanctioning bodies.
They we're gonna make you honor a mandatory first. It's like, bro, we don't care. We don't want to see the head.
I don't want to see you
I
fight.
don't give a hell.
Jesus from Argentina, bro. I don't want to see
not of a check. Who the fuck is he?
I don't care. I don't care. Names make sports. Storylines make sports, bro. And I think boxing is losing its storytelling. And I think they're forgetting that storytelling makes the game. People ain't gonna keep paying $60, $70 to see some bull crap.
I don't care. I don't care, bro.
I don't care how stacked you think the card is, the star power. They're not fighting of the stars. I don't care. Like Benavidez and old boy post still fight though, right?
Morrell?
Yeah. That's a good one.
Again, and that's where again you gotta tip your hat to the guys that's still doing it. Like I always, Caleb Plant, my dog, he'll still make the fight happen. Benavidez is still gonna make the fight happen. Your boy Cool Boy gonna make the fight happen. Your other out of Norfolk gonna make the fight happen.
Sean
You know what I'm saying? Like you still got people that still out here that's still hungry and on the track for sure. Again, they may not. Some of the guys may be lesser known names than some others, but some guys are still out here doing it. But I just wish y'all didn't break this damn sport down to the damn bones, bro, because it's a beautiful
It had
sport.
a renaissance. Like it was on cable TV. People got the names. That's how Spence got his name fighting on Fox. Spence got his name on cable TV. He went over to England, beat Kell Brook on that was cable TV on Fox Sports or something like that.
It
was getting people were getting names. And now you got the names, and the names don't want to fight. I don't understand.
You broke it down to bones, bro. You broke it down, and that's what it's gonna have to return to for it to take another surge. Like the reason why it was in such more in its glory years in the 80s and the 90s is because we didn't have so much bullshit with it, bro. It wasn't so much bullshit with it. It was nothing for Hampton to see Hearns turn around, go see Sugar Ray. It was just
let's fight.
We got accustomed to seeing the fights. We got spoiled by seeing the fight.
Yeah.
We don't have to wait around with who this person and that person is, or like I don't know these guys and we don't care to know them. Show me the fight. 3:00 by the flagpole. Show me the fight, man.
Yeah, that's what we need, man. We need stars, man. So, like I said, man, look, episode gonna get you out of here, man. Don't forget to catch us every Monday at 5 p.m. right here on the YouTube channel, and every Thursday at 9:30 where you can talk live with me and my man Kenny, man. Because this is the premier spot to talk sports with the average guys, man. IDK Sports Podcast. Follow me at IDK Ant. Follow my man Kenny at Finessing the Gram. You can also follow us at IDK Sports Pod 23. If TikTok is still around, follow me at IDK Ant. If it's still here, you can follow me at IDK Ant on TikTok where you can get this content, man. But the main place you can catch us is right here on this YouTube channel. Like, subscribe, share, let people know that this is the premier spot to talk sports with the average guys, man. Because I don't think they're getting rid of YouTube no time.
Nah.
I don't know. You never know.
I don't know who's behind what the licensing say for YouTube, but I know TikTok. Yeah, days are numbered, sir. Days are numbered.
Yo, man. So don't forget to like, follow, share, subscribe, man. Until next time.
What's happening?
I'll holla.